Hello, Mom, Dad, Meat World. So I want to talk to you about something we had actually just picked up for a very good reason. So we had picked up the M4 16-inch M4 Pro MacBook Pro. Yes, that is a lot to say, but yeah, we picked this up right here. And let me just break it out of the backpack right here. So we picked up this beast right here. But it is a friendly beast. It is a good beast. It is a very powerful beast, and it has been very good. So we've had this for, a little over a month, going on 2 months or so, and it's been perfectly fine. But I did notice we've been traveling with it, so obviously by car, taking a train, and this time taking a plane. So when we did take the plane, I did notice one thing. So on the flight to our destination, there was actually somebody sitting in front of us, and they had their seat reclined, and even if it wasn't reclined, it was a little bit on the tight side, and I was not able to get this computer out, and I was barely able to get the tray table. I barely got the tray table down. I could not put this in the allotted spot for the computer with the tray table. But on the way back, I was actually able to take the tray table down and able to put this 16-inch M4 Pro MacBook Pro on the tray table, and I was able to edit a video or two right there on the flight. And so got me thinking, well, maybe I really don't need another computer, right? Possibly. But the one caveat to that was there was absolutely nobody sitting in front of us or in front of me in the chair I was in, and these are coach seats. We are not springing for the first class or business class. Sorry, that is way out of our budget. So sitting right there in coach, and nobody's sitting there. But I did notice, I did tug on the seat a little bit, and even if they did sit there, I don't know if I would have actually been able to edit, because you do have a natural push of that seat. So that is what it was. Yes, I was able to edit. Able to edit on the way back, not able to edit on the way there, or should I say use this computer on the way there just because of the size. So it got me thinking, and yeah, when I think it tends to get me in trouble. Maybe not, but in this other backpack that I'm getting out right now, it got me to thinking, well, the 16-inch is quite big. So we had actually picked up this computer right here, and as you can see here, this is a very well used box. We picked this up from Best Buy. This is the M3. Yes, I know I'm hearing all the rumors with the M4, but this is an M3 MacBook Air. This is the 15-inch. This is in midnight, and it's got 24 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage. So it actually matches the storage and memory configuration of our 16-inch MacBook Pro. It got me thinking, okay, it's going to be a little bit thinner, it's going to be a little bit smaller, and so here we are. We've got this computer right here. I have not yet taken this computer out of the box, but then it also got me thinking about something else. So I was thinking, what if the 15 matches the 16 in the size? So we got this computer right here, also open box. As you can see right here, this is the 13-inch. So this is the 13-inch M2 with 16 gigs of memory and 256 gigs on the storage. This is the entry-level 13-inch MacBook Air, also in midnight, and no, we haven't gotten them out of the box. The only thing we did do, though, little pro tip, so if you're at the store, make sure if they have the serial number, or it'll also be on your receipt, make sure the serial number matches that on the computer you are buying. So if it doesn't, that's a big red flag. Could be very hard to do a return if you need to do a return. Plus, you definitely want to make sure you are getting what you are paying for. So yeah, keep that in mind. And then another tip, if you are buying these open box, you do get a little bit more of a discount. And if you are a Total Tech member, Apple Care Plus is also included, which we are, and then you do get a slight longer or much longer return policy than if you are not a Total Tech member. I mainly got these for that extra long return policy because I also want to make sure that the 13 or the 15, whichever one we do decide to keep, they fit the bill in what we are actually wanting to do, and that is going to be lighter weight travel. So I do got to say, if anybody is watching from Apple, I will tell you, I'm hearing the rumors that the next generation, this isn't going to affect anything, but I know, I'm hearing the rumors that the next generation is supposed to be thinner. Please, Apple, please keep all the ports on the MacBook Pro. Please keep that stellar battery life if you are making it thinner. Other than that, please keep it a thick, heavier boy, because it is totally fine with me having it being bigger, thicker, and then we'll make do with the MacBook Air. So as far as the MacBook Air, it brings me to another point. With the MacBook Air, you do have to make some compromises because these are Airs and not Pros. So the storage on this model right here, the storage on the 13-inch, with it only having 256 gigs of storage, we are going to need to bring along another external hard drive. I thought I would need to do that with the 16-inch having 512 gigs of storage, a downgrade from the 1 terabyte we had before, but it's actually been working out, no problem, no issues, no external storage needed. However, like the 15-inch Air along with the 13-inch Air, the other thing that you're gonna need, so you see both of these computers, what they don't have, they do not have an SD card reader. So having that extra adapter to bring with you, that's yet one more thing to bring along, which you don't need to do on the MacBook Pro if you are using the SD or micro SD to SD card adapter. If you've got that, you have no issue. But if you're using compact flash, either Type A or Type B, yeah, you're still going to need to bring along that other card adapter to make it work with your computer. But I just wanted to make the start of this video. The next video, we are going to get these set up, and I will give you a little bit more of the opinion, more of the comparison, how it does compare to the 16-inch M4 Pro, MacBook Pro, and we're going to be talking about a little bit of performance. Will we see a performance difference? One's Air, one's a Pro. You've got the fans on this. You've got no fans on the Air. It's going to be air cooled. But then will that matter for what I'm doing? It might, it may not. And then the main difference is the size of the 13 and 15, will that be a big factor? So I know the 13 is quite thinner, and I've got it right here. It is a pretty thing right here, and it's much lighter. But again, Apple, next MacBook Pro, keep the battery life, keep the ports. It doesn't need to be that thin. I'm okay with it. And we'll just make do with the Airs. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. This is only the first part. We'll compare 13, 15, and the 16, and then we'll see how they do in both size, weight, portability, and obviously performance with using Final Cut Pro for video editing, and then using a little bit of Catalyst Browse for stabilization. I know Catalyst Browse always causes fans to spin up, and that battery life does degrade very quickly. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And other than that, bye for now.